What's going on, guys? It's Brian, bringing you another great episode of Brian's Beverage Corner. Today with me, as always, is Matt.
Yo.
And we have a newcomer to the show, Pakova, to bring you a woman's opinion on beer. We don't have enough.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So I asked her to come on the show today, to give her opinion. She's not much of a beer drinker. She's a vodka drinker.
Who'd have thunk it, right?
I know, right?
Hint, last name.
So we're gonna get some extra opinions today. Today we're doing Great Notion Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. Went on their website. Very, very artistic, as you can see from the cans. That's actually why we picked this brewery today. Matt came up to me a week ago, said, "Hey, we gotta go to Liberty Station Market to the beer place. I gotta show you something." We went and he showed me all this beautiful can artwork, as you can see, and they sell a lot of their products. And I know, right? That's self-portrait, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. And
it's a self-portrait.
And it was cool. Like, I liked the style, and there were so many to pick from. Yeah. So on the website, they promote that they really only do IPAs, sours, and stouts. That's all they do.
So they better do them well.
Yes.
I mean,
yes. I agree with you. I really hope they're done very well.
Yes. Yeah.
So the way we're gonna do this today is we're actually gonna try the IPAs first and then the sours. We're not gonna do it by ABV order because we're gonna wind up ruining our our palates.
Right.
Before I get into the beers, though, I do want to talk about how they do have their own app on the App Store for iOS and Android. I'm not sponsored by these guys, by the way.
But maybe someday.
But maybe someday. So it's really cool. So like I said, the artwork is all what it's about. You basically make an account and you can check in and like sign like what kind of beers you have from them and stuff like that, and you can get rewards for it.
What a cool idea.
You scan the can and it puts in that you've had that beer before and it gives you points.
What a cool idea.
And after you hit a certain amount of points, you go up a tier in like your account. So 10,000 points is like the first milestone, then it's 50 and then 100.
Dang.
Do you get a free beer?
I don't know what you get. So
you
there's a video when you go on the website, which is the same as the video that plays in the beginning of the app when you download it, and it tells you that you can actually get their beers delivered to you if you're local. I don't think they're from Oregon, so I'm assuming if I ordered it, they're not gonna bring it to me. If they do, that's incredible, because that's awesome customer service.
Don't you feel like being like the type of person, especially like when you are with how like video games are, like don't you feel like you're the type of person to just want to keep going up in tiers? So you
right?
Keep drinking beers and walking beers.
It's funny because they say that the higher tier you are, the more like advantages and points, and you get exclusive events and stuff like that. You get to know when the latest drops are, like limited edition products, merchandise. They have like all that on the website. Nice. As far as like information and like when they were founded and stuff like that, not much. It's three friends that decide that, had a love for the craft, started a business together, and it just took off. They've won a bunch of awards since 2018. As far as pricing, they are a little on the expensive side. Every can was like $7.20.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So they are a little expensive, but we're gonna see if
they're $7
worth of beer. Yeah. So the first beer we're gonna try today is called Self Portrait. Comes in at 8%. I did look up ranks for these on Rate Beer.
Beer Advocates?
Not Beer Advocate. We don't use that website
We
anymore.
don't talk about Beer Advocates
boycott BeerAdvocate.com.
Fuck Beer Advocate.
They shut down my account.
Yo. Still throwing shade at Beer Advocates.
But, so this one is basically a double IPA with pineapple in it, coming in at 8%.
Heck yeah.
So, I don't know.
Right.
The artwork is just...
I know, the art... I'm telling you.
The artwork
that
is
was a
fantastic.
big reason as to why we got it, like Brian already said. The artwork is just awesome. Cartoony and everything. It caught my eye right away. And I'm just excited to try it. And we did get the key lime one, right?
Yes.
Oh, so the key lime one, yeah. That was I'm so sorry.
That was, I think you picked that one.
Yeah.
You picked one of the sours, and then I think I picked the IPA. I think you picked the sours, and I picked the IPAs.
Yeah.
You can smell it.
How does it smell?
Everything.
Please, how does it smell? Go ahead, tell us. How does it smell?
It smells like pineapple.
It does?
Yes.
Good, then it's exactly what's advertised. Let's see if the taste matches.
We'll see.
Smells like a beer.
A beer.
I can smell the hops.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers to y'all. Cheers to y'all.
That is kind of fruity, though, for a double IPA. It's not like
I don't taste
It's
pineapple.
not. Yeah, I don't taste. It just smells like it, but I don't
it tastes
taste it.
fruity. It doesn't.
It's good though.
It's good.
I guess I was just expecting it to taste like
So-
pineapple, but I really do like that it's.
I like the haziness of it for a double IPA. This is like super hazy. It's smooth. It's not very heavy. Not. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but not heavy alcohol flavor to it.
Yeah, I don't
I
taste
could-
the alcohol really.
Yeah,
This is dangerous. It is
like-
8%.
It's like, and I could totally drink this as like a. Let's crack this open at the bar and have a drink. This
Yeah.
is
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Like it's just a good beer.
It's
I
a
think
good.
this is a good
It's
beer.
overall a good beer.
Yeah, I just expected it to taste like.
So I went on ratebeer.com for all this stuff. The only one that had like anything extravagant as far as reviews was the key lime. I don't know if they're right, but we're gonna rate them ourselves because this thing came in at a 90 overall, a 99 in style, and a
What?
4.09 out of 5.
What?
Wow.
What?
So unless this is the
Like-
best sour I've ever
This
had,
better be.
Like-
I don't know.
What if it came out green?
I'd be a little concerned because we're 0 for 1 on green
On the
beers.
green flavored beers, yeah. Mm.
But
This was good.
this was
This
good.
good.
I would
again,
buy- I
just
would buy that
expected it
again.
to-
I
I
would buy
expected it to
this
taste pineapple. Yeah,
It's like pineapple, but
this is really good.
I feel like
It's
unless
very
you're
good.
gonna put it in a sour, like the fruit they add, unless it's like something super exotic, is not gonna affect the flavor.
it's not as like.
So I
Not
so
as
I
bitter?
wouldn't that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna cut the bitterness of the
Yeah.
hops.
So
So
is that
I
what
so
you said? That's not as bitter.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, agreed.
yeah.
It's awesome.
So I
That's
wouldn't
awesome.
like I
Very
wouldn't
good beer.
lower the score because it doesn't taste like pineapple. I would put
No.
it I would chalk
Yeah.
it up to
Does it-
basically
Does it? I'm sorry. Does it advertise that it tastes like pineapple, or does it say that?
no, it just says it's
smells?
pineapple in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It's very good. It's very good. It's like Troy.
It looks like
It's
Troy. So now the second one is going to be Dirty Dancing. This is a collaboration with Other Half Brewing. They're also out of Portland. So this is just I think this is a regular double IPA. Yeah,
Take
this
a
is
towel.
this is just a standard double IPA. Nothing crazy. It does come in at
Thank you.
8.5. I do
8.5.
think this one comes in at 8.5. I'm just gonna steal this.
Is the IPA?
Double IPA.
Oh,
Both of them
wow.
are doubles. But they don't say there's any other fruit types, anything like that. So this is a standard double IPA. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Got a deep bowl. It's hard to get to the bottom of this. It's a deep bowl.
I'll just continue to pour ladies first.
Yeah, of
Oh.
course.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
no
of
problem.
course.
All right,
All right.
that's good.
So it looks
Ooh,
almost
look at that.
so it
Look at
looks
that color.
very very close to the same. Very very close to the other one.
You think so? I mean,
I don't
look
think.
how hazy that. Look how hazy that is.
I think this one's more
Wow.
hazy,
Yeah.
but I think color
Wow.
scheme wise, it's almost the same. So let's
It
do
smells
this one.
I don't really enjoy the smell.
No, I don't enjoy the smell at
I
all.
don't really enjoy the smell of this one.
This one doesn't smell good.
Let's see
Don't
how.
we- Glad we're all on the same page. Glad we're all on the same- but that doesn't mean it's not
That
gonna
doesn't mean
taste
it's not-
well.
Yeah.
Let's,
It's not gonna mean it
let's-
tastes
let's-
well, but
let's-
I
let's-
just,
let's
you know,
cling to
it-
this.
It just.
Let's see.
Mm,
It's very basic.
It's very basic.
I don't really see it. I don't see a draw to this one. I don't know. There's not.
I
It's an
probably wouldn't
IPA.
buy.
That's what it is.
Probably wouldn't buy this one.
For $7. That's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
So here's what's funny is I think we all made the same face when we tried it, and I think that's a very good like first indicator because I
Right.
feel like we all literally drank it and was like,
To compare it, this is almost like eating something that's bland. It's just basic.
it tastes like
no
a
real.
bland
There's no real
beer.
taste to it.
I
It's-
hate, and you
it's
know how
bitter.
me and you are like, especially like talk like you don't like to talk negative about, and it's not. I'm not trying to be negative, but
I'm
it
gonna give
does
an honest
kinda
opinion.
Taste like it's. Just
I can
kinda-
taste the citrus. Can you-
Is there
can you taste
citrus?
it?
I
Yeah.
had one sip. of
Maybe
it.
a little bit,
Yeah, I can
but
taste some
it's not
citrus in there.
advertised, so I would assume that it's not prominent. The one positive is for 8.5%. That's not heavy.
No, it's light.
And I know I say it a bunch of times throughout the series that like some heavy beers are super light.
Yeah.
But go out and just buy a beer that's over 10%. Like not every beer is gonna taste like
Right.
No, but
A cakewalk.
Usually IPAs, especially an IPA, like, you know, it's
you're gonna
already
get
that-
super hoppy, super bitter.
Exactly.
This is not
exactly.
crazy
And
bitter.
It's
like
not. It's not.
so, it's not like an ESB, but
right. It's not.
I
will
almost
say
feel like
that.
I'm eating bran flakes.
Hey, it's better than the mustard.
At least it doesn't taste like
At least,
spicy
at least
mustard.
it was a flavor I could put in my palate. You know what I mean? Like that tastes like mustard. I don't know. I don't taste anything on this. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this
No.
one.
It's a no for me, bro.
It's a no for me.
Especially if it's like
This one was so I don't know if it was this one or the other sour, but one of them was rated like 3.3 out of 5, which is kind of
which is
So maybe it's this one.
meh, I guess.
you smell it too.
Mhm.
It smells funky, right?
At first I didn't, but like
Yeah,
that
it
second
Yeah,
smells
get your
kinda
nose
funky,
down
bro.
in there, bro. Get your nose down in there.
Dip it in.
You know, no, it doesn't.
It's the same. I know. It's
Yeah.
okay, Justin. You can say. It.
I agree with you.
So
Yeah. Okay.
the next one we're gonna do is the double papaya shake.
I'm so excited about
I
this
love
too, though.
I love the artwork. I just like that this dude is packing like mad papayas in his pants.
That
Why?
looks
I
like
have
Mad
avocados.
papayas in his
That look
pants.
like avocados. Have you seen- right?
No, they look like papayas to me.
That's the
Take your
glasses.
glasses off.
It's the glasses.
It's the it's the rose colored
glasses.
lenses. I
Yeah.
don't know. Tell us what you think.
Okay, wait. So, quick question. So, knowing sours, especially between me and you, maybe not as much Yaka, but knowing sours, do you expect this to be a color?
Pink.
I think it's gonna be like a plum color as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, you do too. Okay, good.
Like,
Good.
yeah, peach color, I think.
peach color.
What?
Like peach color.
Okay.
Like the
Because
same
of
as that.
papaya.
They call it that. I think it's gonna come out pink.
Let's see.
It'll come out like
pinkish.
plum color. Yeah. I think
Let's
it's
see what
gonna
we
be
got
a
going
plum
on here.
color. I really would love if this was green. I know it's not gonna be, but I would really
I don't
love
think
if
it.
was green.
I really hope it's not.
Oh my god.
Interesting. It's just regular beer color.
No.
That look like
stop.
peach. Dark peach.
Okay.
What peaches
maybe
you eat?
Maybe maybe a
Dark
ripe
peach.
A ripe peach.
I was gonna
It's
say,
a ripe
It's a
peach.
pretty ripe peach you got
It's a
there.
ripe peach.
Alright.
Y'all can
Me
go for
too.
the smell test. Go for the smell
I can
test.
smell it already. I
You
smelled it when I
can?
Oh
poured
wow,
it.
yeah, I can smell it.
Really?
I smelled it when I poured it.
Oh
in
my
her- in
god,
her-
that
in her
smells
cup.
awesome.
Smells like so fruity.
That smells awesome.
I've never had a papaya sour before.
That smells awesome.
So this is a tart ale with papaya and
Wow.
natural flavor, coming in at 8.5%. So this is going to be on the stronger side.
I'm excited for this. This smells
Me
so
too.
good. This smells so
Oh
good.
my god, that smells
That
sour.
smells
It
so
smells
good.
sour.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You are
Oh my
aggressively
God.
happy about it.
Before it even left my mouth,
It is sour.
I can tell you that's probably that might be the best sour I've ever had.
Really?
All right,
Justin,
no, try
no,
try it.
I want to hear this.
I don't know what it
Go
is
ahead.
about that, but like we said, I still taste it. I still taste it in the palate, in my palate.
Yes.
In the back of my mouth, I can still taste the fruit, the sour, like the bit that sour hits you in the jaw. Like,
It tastes
I mean,
like,
that is good.
Oh.
That is awesome.
I don't want to not give it its due. It tastes like candy to me.
Yes.
It doesn't taste like beer, really.
No, it does
so-
not taste like beer at all. This tastes like
That
to me.
is
This tastes like
awesome.
candy.
Please.
But it's good.
I like it.
We're all
I like
waiting
it.
your opinion.
You want to come back on
Please.
camera for
No,
your one
no.
cameo?
Just say it. We're all
Come in
waiting
for your one
opinion,
cameo,
bro.
Justin.
Just
Tell
for
us what you think.
Come on.
Justin likes to come in.
You
like
all
once
know
an
Troy.
episode now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Troy.
We know. We
Hey,
know
guys.
who you are.
Squeeze it.
They know who you are. Go ahead and say your opinion. I'm curious.
It's
'cause I
better than the
know.
mustard one.
Oh, come on. Give me something right
No,
now.
come
No.
on.
As a non-sour drinker, how do you feel? You want to know? Here.
It's very fruity, like the smell that I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
Very.
I'm fully impressed with this beer.
That's awesome. If this
I know
tastes like
I know
this-
my expression doesn't show it. Yours will, but the smell is super tantalizing. Like
Yes.
it's so fruity. Like
Yes.
you really are. Like it's almost
a
like
word.
it's almost like curiosity
Yes.
because you want to know what this tastes like.
Oh my god.
And the taste is equivalent to the smell.
Just
in,
exactly.
Yes.
in aspect of fruitiness.
Not like that pineapple one, which smelled like pineapple. And
The issue is
It
I don't
tastes
want to
like
like compare it to certain candies that I think
Wow.
it tastes like because some people don't like that candy. Like I think it tastes almost like Smarties, but not, but not,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I taste in my
but
mouth.
without,
in my palate.
but without the chalkiness.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I see
saying?
that, yeah. I'm getting more of a almost like a fruit juice, like kombucha kind of.
yeah,
okay.
there,
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah,
was
well
looking
said.
for.
I'm not getting
Yeah.
like a real beer, so that's what I'm kind of like expecting. To
Okay.
know. It's sour, but it's not like too.
Yo, if they were to give this to me on our Sour Warheads episode,
It would have been a
I would have been like, this is great. This is off the charts.
So for over $7, this
I'm
is
buying
totally
it,
worth
bro.
it.
I'm buying this. I'm buying this.
So
Hands down, I'm buying this. This thing.
I think so.
Better
This one
be.
better
So this
be,
is
like-
their like heavy hitter. So that's why we're saving it for last.
Wow.
I mean, not super clearer
Bro,
than the other one.
Bro,
than
that might be
IPAs.
my favorite sour I think I've ever had. I'm be real. I've had a lot of them. I love sours, and I think the point of a sour, like you usually make like fruity sours. Like that's the point of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's to try to not make it taste like a.
Are they normally carbonated?
Depends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
this
are,
one's
some
not
aren't.
very carbonated. At least that's not. I was picking.
So the higher the AB, so
carbonation.
just for everyone out there, the higher the ABV, the less carbonation you're gonna get in your beer because you have more malt in it, or usually there's more malt and other products in it that negate that.
I'm thoroughly impressed by this.
The carbonation.
Thoroughly impressed by this man with avocados in his pants. Wow.
So while Matt is marveling at the can, we're gonna go. So this is their key lime pie. So this is their, I believe it's a kettle. So tart ale with key lime, vanilla, sea salt, and coriander. So this is like a Ghost style sour, where this is more of a wild ale. For those of you that don't know the difference, Ghost gets most of their tartness from the sea salt that they use and the coriander, whereas a wild ale is naturally tart. They use fruits and other flavors that are naturally tart to like your palate. So this one should be a little bit different. Now, do you think this one's gonna have? So I was surprised.
Can we take a color? Can we have a color on this? Do you think it's green?
It's not green.
No.
You think it's yellow?
It could be yellow.
It's gonna be lighter.
There's a
than the
friggin'
last
flamingo on the front of this.
It'll be lighter color than the
The
last.
flamingo. For a second,
Like
because of the
key
glass,
lime?
I thought this was a margarita, but it's a key lime pie.
Yeah, it does kind of look like
that's
that.
It's his leg. It's just.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. Oh man,
I'm
so
excited
good.
to try this
So
one
good.
now.
Alright.
Let's see what we got.
Green, bro.
It's yellow
It's light. Yeah, it's light.
or light. It's
Light.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the smell test. Go for the smell test. Start it off. Please tell me it smells like limes.
Jesus.
Smells like lime.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so
Not like key lime pie, but.
Oh my
like
god, it
lime.
smells like lime.
So this one comes in at 6%, so a lot lighter than the other, obviously everything else we've tried today. But we saved it for last because this is their heavy hitter. Like I said on Rate Beer, this comes in at a 90 overall, a 99 in style, and a 4.09 out of 5 stars. So like, whoever's rating this beer rates it very, very highly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smells like limes.
It smells like
100%.
100% smells like lime.
I expect the same type of taste that I got from this, and the
It
same
almost,
type
it
of
almost
flavor.
smells like It's gonna sound weird. Same thing. Like I'm thinking candy. I think candy when I smell these. The lime the lime gummies with the powdered sugar on it.
I eat a lot of Chobani lime yogurt, and this smells exactly like Chobani lime
All
yogurt.
right. Let's try it.
Let's clink it out. Lime.
Oh wow. Yes.
Bravo,
Okay.
bravo,
So
guys, bravo.
So I will tell you right now,
Great.
my personal
Great.
opinion.
Bravo.
Their sours
Bravo.
are exponentially better than their
Bravo.
IPAs.
Amazing.
I mean,
Carbonation?
bravo.
It's
Again,
perfect.
another light,
it's
light.
lighter,
not
so
carbonated.
there's more carbonation than the other one. But the equivalence to like bubbly and fruitiness is a
perfect.
perfect balance. You're getting a lot of that fruit flavor in the beginning with no real harsh aftertaste. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you drink fruity beers, it almost comes off as like, I don't know, I don't want to say tangy,
Yeah.
but like there's like that like tannins to it almost. Like with wine, for beer, like that's not good. If you have a shitty aftertaste, for lack of a better term, like that ruins a beer for you.
It's not.
This is not like that.
No.
This has a very full front palate with that lime sugary
Full front.
taste,
Yes.
and
Full
it
front.
cuts out halfway
That's it.
through, and that's it. You get no aftertaste. You get
Yes.
no
Agreed.
backdraw from your
Agreed.
palate.
It's not as sour as the other one.
Nope.
No, it's not tart either.
It's not.
Key lime pie is so lime is usually used in mixology to cut either tartness or
Right.
bitterness,
Right.
which is why they use it for certain drinks.
Similar in cooking too.
Yes.
Zest and all that.
So what this does is basically it cuts all that tartness out and it gives you a like almost like eating a Sour Patch. Like it's a little tart up front, and then once you get to the center of it, it smooths out.
Oh, look at Troy.
Right?
Look at Troy.
It tastes more like a beer than the other one.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Like
It does.
more like a lighter beer.
Yes. Then the papaya?
I mean, it's still 8%, right?
Right.
No, this one's 6.
Oh, 6.
This is the lightest
You're
one out of the
saying
day.
then the papaya?
So,
Yeah,
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I agree too.
I could definitely.
but I was
Yes.
kind of getting an aftertaste, which you guys
See,
didn't.
I don't get
I don't get
aftertaste.
any.
I don't.
Yeah,
Mm.
What do you get from it though?
So I get like that sugary lime,
Yes.
almost like
From the
you're
smell
actually
and
taking a
everything.
bite of key lime
Yes.
pie.
Yes.
But then towards the end, I get like the carbonation and the it's gonna kind of sound
Man,
bad,
I
but
know.
like a light.
I know.
It's gonna sound bad.
No,
But to
say
me, I get kind of like a Bud Light or like
Yeah,
a
don't say
lighter
it.
Yeah,
Don't say it.
don't say that.
Don't say
at
that.
the very
Don't say
end.
that.
Nah.
Justin's not a
Absolutely
sour
not.
drinker.
So,
Let's just get that off the bat.
Now having their IPAs and their sours, now I would love to try their stouts.
Yeah.
So we may have to do another
the
episode on that.
intrigue. The intrigue.
No, because if you're promoting 3 different types of beers, and unfortunately I didn't know that until last night, or else I would have bought a stout, just to try it.
Yeah, agreed.
I would love to do another episode with these guys. I think their sours
Yeah.
are knockouts.
They're awesome.
They're amazing.
But there were a couple of different kinds at Liberty Station too. Like there was at
So-
least another 2 more where they're not.
So for those of you in the San Diego area that are
Like to
beer
drink
drinkers,
beer.
like to drink beer, like the show, whatever, want to try something we try, go to Liberty Station Market.
awesome.
They have a whole,
Awesome.
so they organize their beers by type. So they have like 4 or 5 sours and 4 or 5 IPAs. And I'm pretty sure they probably have the stouts too, because if I know anything about like the beer industry, the case deal is too good to be true to not get everything. I want to try their stouts. I want to do another episode on these guys.
Yeah.
I would like to buy some of their other IPAs to see if there's any difference, because the self-portrait was awesome. I thought it was really good.
I didn't get a chance.
Can you try what? The first one?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
So I
The one
thought
that looks like
so.
you?
I thought the self-portrait was
Maybe
good.
before I shaved or trimmed my beard.
I think you look more handsome. It's okay.
I thought the self-portrait was really good. It was a good
Are we rating?
citrus. We'll do the ratings in a second. I'm just gonna I'm giving this my my
go ahead.
personal.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I thought the self-portrait was good. It was great. It had flavor to it. It had something to talk about.
Self-portrait?
Self-portrait had something at least something I could
Agreed.
go on.
Agreed.
It had that citrusy flavor. The smell was really good. It gave us something to really back and forth debate about. Unfortunately, I can't say anything about the Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
I really think.
No.
I mean, I don't know what.
That's okay.
I don't know a lot about other half. I didn't do any research on them. I tried to keep it to the main brewery. It was just your straight double IPA. There was nothing extravagant, nothing that I would, as they say, go out and tell. I wouldn't tell people about
Go
it.
home about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go home and tell my
I
mom
wouldn't
about
go
it.
home about it. I ain't letting my mom know about this type of
I wouldn't
beer,
introduce
you know?
this beer to my
I ain't
mom.
telling
I wouldn't introduce this beer to my mother. You know
I'm
what I'm
my
saying?
mom. Yeah.
It's
These I would.
yeah. These I would love to take on a second date.
What about?
So-
How do you feel?
I like IPAs. That's usually the only type of beer I drink.
Okay.
I would choose the sours over those IPAs.
Oh, you tried both, yeah. Well,
I have tried.
Now you
I've tried
both.
them all now. I would choose the sours over those IPAs.
Of course.
But the thing is-
sours
Yeah.
are phenomenal.
But I'm really an IPA. Like,
But
hands
I
down,
want
yeah.
to get other IPAs. I think that's
Why?
just
This was good.
that's what I'm saying.
Self-portrait was good.
No, I'm not saying
yeah,
it wasn't good.
Yeah, no,
What I'm saying is I think there's more that we just haven't tried yet. That I feel like the next, if we do them again, which I think we should, I want to do stouts and then 2 other IPAs, because we've been doing a lot of sours.
6 beers there, right?
There's a lot. There was at least 8 or not, 8 or 10 beers there.
I enjoy the sours.
But the only thing you gotta be careful about is these are very high ABVs. You gotta be careful when drinking these. The papaya
I'm
one.
fucked up. Just kidding.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was like, wow, that's pretty.
That's pretty
Glass of
bold.
beer.
That's a bold.
That's a bold
That's a
statement.
bold statement. Okay, so
All right.
Go ahead. I was gonna start with Yanka as far as rating, but
no, you go first.
no, please. I
Please
insist.
give us your opinion.
So if you want you want to taste any of them again?
No, I'll
Brian,
just go in
finish
the
this.
same order they're set.
Okay. So this is
Right.
key lime.
Key lime.
So out of
Papayas.
5 stars, with a point system, as you
All right.
3.5, whatever. What would you give the key lime
I'll do
for a beer? As a beer.
I'll do 4.9.
Wow.
wow.
That's that's the highest I think we've heard on the show.
No, we had a 5 on the show.
A 5.
We had a go back in the archive.
Yeah.
For
Pretty
sour.
we did a 5.
Whatchamacallit?
For a sour beer.
That flight, what was it? Goliath.
Toppling Goliath.
That shit was fire.
Toppling Goliath
That shit
reached
was
out
fire.
to us actually.
Yeah, that shit was fire. Okay,
For a sour
and the
beer,
papaya?
I'll do. For the papaya, I'll do like, let's say 4.6.
It's still good.
That's
yeah.
really
okay,
good,
okay.
yeah.
And now on. So it's safe to say that you like the sour
Sour's
much
better than this.
So okay, so go on now with here. What
Now,
do you think
I'll
about
do-
the first one that we tried, Self Portrait?
4.0.
So
Okay.
4,
Top,
okay.
yeah.
It's still very good.
And the Dirty Dancing, I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
I think you're being generous.
I'm being generous, but a 3 for
Okay.
like a basic beer.
Okay. Well, let's hear it, Brian.
So my opinion, the best one of the day was the papaya.
Papaya, hands down. I agree.
If
with
I had
that
to give
too.
it a rating, I have
I
to give
agree
it
with
at
that too.
least a 4.8.
I was gonna say 4.7 for the papaya.
At least a 4.8.
Okay.
Only because I can see people not liking the fruitiness of it.
Because it almost doesn't taste like a beer.
It doesn't taste like beer. So as a beer and a beer drinker,
Yeah.
an average beer drinker that likes either like their ales, lager, something like that is not gonna like this.
I agree.
So that's why I don't give it a perfect score, because I don't think
Couldn't
every
do that.
beer drinker would drink this. As far as sours go,
Oh, phenomenal.
this is totally top tier.
Phenomenal.
I don't think we've had a sour yet
No.
that has compared to these.
No.
And I can say that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. As sours, they would be higher.
Yes.
If I was to rate it. Yeah.
The key lime pie, very close behind. So I would give this a 4.65.
I would give it a 4.6 as well.
4.65 because I do think as a sour, the papaya, because of that fruitiness, is more admirable to someone that wants to not have a beer. You know, if you don't want that beer taste, but you want to have a beer with someone, I would recommend
said.
this
Well said.
differently.
I think as
That's
a
why.
sour, the papaya hits you in the mouth. This as soon I don't even think I swallowed this thing before I was like, yes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
This hits you in the mouth. Again, similar to what you said, this does cut the taste. It is a great sour, but it is 100% that feeling you get in your jaw where you're like, oh, that's sour.
It does, exactly. So what I like about this brewery, I mean, obviously pineapple, they use it for different reasons. I don't think they use it to have a pineapple taste. But I can also truthfully, honestly say, this is one of the first breweries that I can say fully gives you what they advertise. I'm not gonna lie.
Still good. It's still good.
Even though it's been sitting.
It's still good.
Now, as far as my ratings for the IPAs go,
Oh, I'm excited to hear from how you feel about.
self-portrait, I would give
What would you give?
at least a 3.7.
I was gonna say 3.5.
I only give it a 3.7
3.5.
because I felt like even if you're not a full-fledged IPA drinker and you're not ready for that level of hoppiness yet, I think you can still drink that and enjoy it.
I thought that as a starter, because the first one we started with, I will still admit that that's a good beer. It's a good IPA, and I think we all said that too. It's a good beer, 100%.
I know I ragged on the Dirty Dancing,
Mm-hmm.
but if I had to give it an honest rating out of 5, I would probably give it a 3.2, a 3.3.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember tasting it.
My biggest issue with the Dirty Dancing is it's plain.
It is.
There's
There's
nothing.
nothing.
plain.
Now, does that make it an unenjoyable beer? Absolutely not.
No.
If you're looking for a double IPA, that's a standard. I can
Yeah.
make that. I could call that a standard.
Yeah.
It's exactly what. So as I said, it's exactly what's advertised to the customer. It's a double IPA, 8.5%.
Yeah.
Now, it's smoother than your average 8.5% beer. It's
Mhm.
not super bitter, but there's not a lot of flavor to it. So you're drinking a straight IPA, a straight double IPA.
I still get
Nothing
that, too.
crazy.
Yeah. I just.
A lot of companies now put a lot of crap in it and a lot of different types of hops. They do mixtures, they do experimental hops, add citrus, add fruit flavors to give it a unique taste. This brewery boldly went out and did a straight IPA by the book.
Yeah.
That's a by the book beer.
So now tasting it now, I agree. I think I think the thing is like I think we did this and then went right to that and after tasting this you're like, hey, that's a good IPA, but then you get this is a light beer. It's light. So for 8.5%, like that's good for 8.5.
The only thing that really throws me off is the aroma. The aroma is not very
appealing.
enjoyable.
It's not very appealing.
It's not very appealing. But don't let that negate you from trying this beer.
How many times have you smelled a beer and you're like, ugh,
Nope.
shit, I mean,
It's
come
beer.
on. You know,
Trust
it's
me.
beer. Yeah.
I love beer. I do the show. There are beers that you smell it and just smelling it and you're just like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be good. That sour apple looked fantastic,
Yeah.
smelled like candy,
And it was green.
and it was green, and it did not taste at all what we thought it was gonna taste like, and it wasn't
I think that was
great.
the least favorite out of all of ours too.
That was one beer that I can honestly say that I didn't like.
Really?
I really didn't think it was that
tasted
great.
very processed. Like
It
it
ta-
tasted
it ta-
chemical.
yeah.
It tastes chemically. Yeah. I don't know. I not that I would change my answer, but after like trying it again now, like I would still I'd give this like a 3.4.
All right. I just don't think it's. I just think it's simple. It's just a simple beer.
I know,
Not,
but it's 8.5%. For 8.5%, that's a light beer,
It's a lot.
and it tastes like an IPA.
I can think of a couple beers that I would compare this to. That's the same, like about the same ABV and everything, and have uniqueness to it that I would put it over those over this.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Overall, this brewery's great.
Yeah.
I think they're a great brewery. This is my first look at all these beers. I would love to do another episode to do their stouts.
Yeah.
They advertise it. We didn't buy it. We didn't know at the
No,
time when we
right.
bought it. But we can do another episode on these guys in the future.
These fucking sours. Woo! They were
We did a lot. We
fire.
did a lot of sours. So the next
Yeah,
episode's
we
gonna
need
have no
switch it up.
sours.
We need to switch it up. It might have
But-
one or two sours. We need to switch.
But as I always do, on the list we have a mead episode,
Yeah.
which Troy will probably be featured in for the full episode, not just a
100%.
cameo.
Yeah, 100% be featured.
We're gonna do a wine episode.
Yeah.
I was asked by Matt and other people to do a wine episode. Well, now that we have
Definitely
Miss
love
Bacova
some
here.
Wine and vodka.
a heavy
tasting.
vodka
Heavy-
episode.
Heavy
not so
vodka
heavy
or,
wine.
maybe, or maybe another one of your cocktail episodes that you can make.
We can do
Ooh,
cocktail
yeah.
episodes again. I can do like a basics how
maybe
how
two,
to.
maybe two in an episode. You can
That's
do
fine.
two, and we can get that going. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
Great Notion, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
I think
awesome.
you guys have great
Awesome.
beer. I think you guys got something really
That was
going.
awesome.
If you ever decide to extend to California, I think you would be a success down here.
That was awesome.
As always, this comes out on Thursdays, guys, so the weekend's coming up. Please be safe.
Drink
Please be careful and drink responsibly.
Yes.
Have a plan, as they tell us at work. And have a great day, guys.
Our plan is Uber.
Uber Eats.
Mm. Love
Absolutely.
Uber
I'm getting
Eats.
hungry now.